Oh, remember where we were. Cumshoe was here. What do you have to say about this? Detective, see this? This is my attorney's badge. Don't you think it's a little sad when you have to explain what your badge means, pal? Real men show their PD badge, and that's that. Penis dick badge. I'll admit the design of my badge leaves a lot to be desired. It kinda looks like an anus phoenix, I'm gonna be honest. I think, God, maybe it should just be a big L for lawyer? I'm not so sure about that. If it had a big, huge L on it, Cumshoe would be wearing it. How's the investigation going, Detective Cumshoe? Okay, he almost said that word for word. Why is Phoenix me? Well, it's... Hey, I can't tell you that, pal. Yeah. Maybe you need to be a little more indirect with your questions. Oh my god, Boomer, it's so easy. I could do this job better than you. So easily. Right, so Detective, mind if I take a look at what you got? Oh my. Dear me, Phoenix. I thought she said you need to be less forward. What I got? In my pants? The autopsy report. The latest version, if you please. Right. Sorry about what happened last time, pal. Oh, he actually is? Huh. At 10:15 at 2:30. Cause pierced through the chest by a spear. What the hell are they doing using actual weaponry? Oh boy, actually, this aged rather poorly considering what happened with Alec Baldwin. Reason for arrest. Why was Mr. Powers arrested? Simple, pal. He shagged everyone in the entire building, and then the murder took place right over there in Studio 1. Now the victim entered Studio 1 at approximately 1 p.m. At that time, there was no one other than the victim in the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30 p.m. Only one person left the studio between 1 and 2:30. And that person was none other than Austin Powers. No one else, pal. If you think I'm lying, ask the security lady at the main gate.
Ick, if that's true. Anyone would think that Powers did it with that kind of evidence. Anime pouty face.
Thanks for cheering me up. Thanks so very much. And no, Cumshoe, I don't think you're lying. Lying requires a certain amount of intellect, and, well... About the security lady? Oh my god. Oh, that sweet old lady. What a charmer. Huh? Are we talking about the same person? When I showed her my badge, she gave me a donut and some coffee. Remember what Powers said? She's a sucker for authority because she's a fucking kiss-ass. She gave me a piece of valuable evidence. What? That wasn't Maya, that was me. What is this evidence? Tell me immediately. What kind of evidence? Well, that, photo. The photo of the Steel Samurai heading toward the scene of the crime. What? Who took that? See the camera up on that gate, pal? Yes, I do. Only just now have I noticed it. That's embarrassing.
The gate? You mean the one with the welcome sign that we've been staring at for the past 7 minutes?
Yeah. Whenever someone walks by, that camera automatically snaps a photo of them. Well, that's kind of creepy.
Oh no! He has evidence, and what's worse, he might have taken a picture of me. What a fucking creep.
Funny, for someone with hard proof, he doesn't look too happy. What's wrong, pal? You seem down. Don't look so happy when you say that.
We'd like to ask the employees here some questions. I'm including myself, even though I'm useless?
Sure thing, pal. Just go wherever you like. Of course, you're not gonna find any clues I haven't already found. I'm glad someone around here seems to be enjoying themselves. I'm pretty sure I don't have to look too hard to find something that Gumshoe missed.
Heck, let's go! Got a free pass to the place. Now's our chance to check things out and, like, get autographs from everybody. I need to get my mouth ready.
What the fuck are you snickering about, mate? The studio mascot. It has been decapitated. I guess it's a monkey of some kind. Really? Oh yeah, it's got the tail and everything. I thought it was supposed to be some kind of pigment thing. But what kind of monkey has a nose like that? Yeah, it looks like Captain Olimar. He's holding a sign in his hand. Right to Studio 1, left to Studio 2. Phoenix, that's his tail pointing to Studio 1.
Oh my god, what's up with that thing? It looks kinda busted.
Really, Maya? What gave you that idea? Oh, the wind was pretty strong yesterday and the head broke off. It took that tree down with it too. The wind broke a statue's head off. And the rest of the statue didn't follow suit, I assume? Interesting. Detective Gumshoe, what's down the path to the left? It looks like a tree fell down over the path? Oh, yeah. That way's kinda dangerous. You should stay out, pal. There's nothing down there anyway. That's where Studio 2 used to be, they tell me. They don't use it now, though. On account of the rape case. The what? Never mind, it's not important. Hey, there's a camera here. That's the security camera. I already told you about it. It takes photos of people going to the studio. All you have to do is look at the data and you can see who went where. There's a number plate on the camera. ST1307. Studio 1307, I imagine? That must be the camera ID number. Interesting. Bench. I'm a little bushed. Bro, there is not a single person that has uttered that word in the last 3 years. Not 3. 13 years. Maybe I'll take a short rest here. Hey, good idea, pal. I'm exhausted from doing absolutely nothing all day.
Detective, aren't you, like, on the case?
Well, yeah, but that doesn't mean I have to be standing up all day. Hey, us detectives get tired of standing around too, pal. Well, I can guarantee you've done more than Maya.
There's a big welcome sign above the path.
Yeah, apparently the studio's fallen on tough times. They started letting people in on days they aren't filming. They make a bit of extra money by charging for admission. And we got in for free. Oops.
Sorry! Huh, you sure know a lot about this place, Detective.
He's a detective, Maya. If he didn't know about the studio, he'd probably be fired.
You know, you could always quit being a detective and work here. You'd make a better security guard.
Yeah, and what perfect timing with the studio mascot down for the count. Huh? Just what's that supposed to mean, pal? I mean, well, have you seen his body? Unless this dude is a string bean and wearing a jacket that is 5 sizes too big, this dude could turn someone into a pretzel. The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Offer's body.
Let's go in and check it out, Nick. Hey, it's locked and shit.
Looks like you need a card key to get in. It makes sense that they want to keep the non-employees out. Are we gonna have to get a card key from... Oh. Oh no. Oh, please, no.
Nick, look! The security lady's in the guard station stuffing her face with donuts. God, what a bitch. I guess all cops like their donuts.
She's not a cop, but... Yeah, and they're soft enough she doesn't need teeth to chew them.
Hey, you! Well, are you satisfied Powers is guilty yet?
She had to make my life harder by giving that photo for Detective Gumshoe. And existing. Just die already, please. Oh dear. Well, we do need to... Why didn't you tell us about the security photo, bitch?
Hello, all that? I just thought it'd be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself. These things are important, you know. Oh, just to the left from here is the gate with the camera that took that photo.
This is the third time this has been mentioned. I think I get it.
It's my job to take the photos every day, you see.
About the security camera?
Oh yes, the camera.
Does it... Do her eyes kind of seem like they're bulging under her eyelids to anyone else? And with that face, honey, you look stoned as fuck.
It's automatic. It can tell when someone walks through the gate, see? Hello, then it snaps a photo.
I'm getting Leshy flashbacks.
Apparently it records the time when it takes a picture too. I can't speak. But I don't bother myself with those details. Hello, I just view all the photos on the computer over on the security guard station.
So she doesn't check the time?
I check them every day before going home, I do.
Interesting that she doesn't check the time. Hollow sees a kink in the armor. And not the fun kind of kink, unfortunately, Edgeworth.
That guard station is in a central position. No matter where you go here, you pass by my station first. You know, poor Hammer. He just went to the studio just before 1 o'clock. I said just twice. The murder happened right around 2:30, see? The only one I seen.
The only one I see, for God's sake, woman.
Go to here between 1 and 2:30 with Powers himself. The security camera's gotta go look it into. If he's not the one what did it, I don't know who is.
Maybe it was you?
Good one, Sonny.
She thinks I was joking. What was the victim, Mr. Hammer? Or was the victim, Mr. Hammer, a popular actor?
Oh, he was the biggest star in the studio.
Was? Past tense?
Oh yeah, he was great as the bearded samurai. The most redneck samurai ever. That too, yes. He shone the brightest back in the day. In the 1800s. I was middle-aged back then. Making a star like him play the evil magistrate. Hello, it's a disgrace, I tell you. Hammer took it pretty hard. Who can blame him?
Oh, I have to come through here with the outside employee area. Wow, his sign is taped on. God, you really treat him like shit, don't you?
Nick! This is where they do all the behind-the-scenes stuff!
Oh, so this is where all the cocaine deals take place?
Hey, look! There's Powers' dressing room! Can I go inside and smell his wigs?
Damn, bitch.
No one's here this soon after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around.
Okay. There's a sign by the dressing room door. Austin Powers. It must be neat to be the star and have your own room like this. With a sign that is held up by fucking scotch tape. A window into the dressing room so people can watch Powers while he changes. Oh, okay. Never mind. The glass is frosted, so I can't see inside. Then what the hell is the point of the window? Hello. Let's see. Cola, candy, chips, cum. Huh, it's so normal. I was expecting some cool theme snacks or something. Popcorn, at least.
Wait, look! Samurai soda! Nick, try this!
Ladies first. But there are no ladies in this studio, so I guess I'll try it. Can. The remains of yesterday's lunch are scattered around. Ew! Everybody was probably too shocked to clean up. Okay, fair. There's a T-bone on one of these plates, minus the steak. God damn! You must be Wolverine. That shit is gnawed to the bone, just like I would. That's not a gay joke. That's like actual. I take T-bones. Once I've cut the steak out and finish it, I chew the shit out of those till there's no meat left.
Yeah, T-bone. That would sure hit the spot right now.
You just had a burger.
Yeah, but I love meat.
Woman after my own heart.
Yeah, but I have a second stomach just for steaks. Doctors get freaked out every time they take an x-ray.
What? I mean, unless I'm about to vomit, I would eat a steak anytime too. That must be the storage room. That's where they keep all the film equipment.
Wow, Nick, you know a lot about the industry.
What else would they keep in a film studio? What? The door to the dressing room. It's not locked.
Hey, Nick, let's, like, totally take a look inside. Maybe we can find something as a souvenir?
What do you mean, find?
You never know. There might be something like the samurai spear. I want to put it up my ass.
We don't need a spear! And that's the murder weapon, for fuck's sake. Oh, hi. Is this the backdrop? There's a half-finished backdrop for a stage here. Looks like a castle. Probably Neo-Old Tokyo Castle. I don't understand why they call it that. That's probably the joke. Ooh, a vent. The metal grate on the drain here has been taken off. That's a pretty big drain. A kid could fit through there, I bet.
Yeah, if you snuck in that way, you, like, wouldn't have to pay at the gate.
Well, if you want to leave that way, be my guest.
Right! Huh? Hey! I'm not a kid!
I like how she immediately went for it. First instinct was like,
yeah, totally! Put me in the vent!
Looks like one of those electric-powered bicycles. Fucking hippie! I don't know about these. I mean, what's the point?
It makes it a lot easier to go up hills.
Don't people cycle to get exercise? Or because they can't afford a car, but... God, more steak. Did everyone just have steak? The remains of yesterday's blah blah, everyone blah. More T-boners. Maya loves the meat. Into the dressing room we just unlocked. That is the thinnest wig I've ever seen. How in the hell does... Oh yeah, there's a mask. I was going to say, how the hell does Powers put that over his Wolverine hair? Powers' dressing room. So this is where he was sleeping? Or at least this is where he claims he was sleeping.
No one actually saw him taking a nap here, did they?
Well, Maya, people don't often... Not a lot of people like to watch other people sleep. Right, and there's a picture of him near the crime scene. I hope he's telling the truth, for his sake. Aren't we defending him? I hope he's telling the truth for our sake. There's some regular suits in among the costumes here. Those must be his own clothes. He goes out casually in suits. God, what a fucking square.
It'd be fun to wear one of the costumes.
I'd say you're already wearing one myself. Damn! Phoenix burning! But these are probably 8 sizes too big for your tiny ass anyway. Looks Looks like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap here yesterday. Or he made it look that way. Oh wait, no, he was arrested on the spot, wasn't he? It's locked. Looks like he doesn't open his window much. Who the hell does? I guess it is kind of dusty outside. And then there's insects who would love to get into the room and start nesting. That's why I never leave my car windows down. That's a good way to get an infestation.
This must be Powers' bag. Powers' is his bag.
Hey, don't open that.
Look! An
employee card key. That must be Powers. It says Studio 1.
Let's take it, Nick.
Borrow it. You mean borrow. Trust me, mate. For a klepto, there is no difference. You ain't getting this back. Card key for studio employees. Grants entry into Studio 1. Now here's his fat tissues. There's a vast array of cosmetics here. There's some lotion, and some tissues, and... Wait a minute.
Ooh! This is the wig you use in Samurai Boogie Woogie! Nick, try this on!
No. And how can you tell the name of a show just by looking at a wig?
I, kinda like samurai movies.
Kinda? You don't say. Is there anything else in here? I didn't find any evidence. Uh-oh. I don't want to talk to you. Nothing. Eh?
Hey, detective, take a look at this.
Was it? Whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh, sorry, it was me. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Don't show him that. He'll confiscate it.
I just wanted to show it off. Oh my god! What's this? You giving it to me?
I was about to say I got something to give to you, but, no. No, absolutely fucking not, under any circumstances. Maybe... main gate... detention center? Okay, here we go. October 16th, detention center, visitor's room.
Apparently they have Mr. Powers in, like, questioning.
Yeah, you would know. Right. Look, pal, that camera takes a picture automatically whenever someone walks by. And it took a picture of Austin Powers. I have to ask him about that photograph.
Oh well, let's try again later.
What is he without Powers? This guard monitors his room. He must get pretty bored. I bet he makes funny faces at that camera. Anything else? Nope. Can you tell me about this man?
No, that! Isn't that a studio card key? You better watch it! Hello, the scene of a murder is no place for sightseeing. I'll be taking that. Hand it over!
Wait, no, that's mine!
Look, I don't have a card key to the studio, see? Hello, I want to go pay my respects to Jack Hammer where he died.
Well, you'll just have to wait, bitch!
What's that?
Offices? What are we doing back here? Okay.
What's going on, Nick? Powers said he was sleeping in his dressing room. But now there's like a photo of him going to the studio?
Don't look at me, how should I know? Only one person went to the scene of the crime before the murder took place. There's a photograph to prove it.
I guess it does make sense if that person is the killer then. Oh my god, what do we do, Nick?
Maybe there was someone else who could have gone to the scene other than Powers? Let's take a look. Maybe that security lady missed someone?
One thing's for sure, if there are any clues, they'll be in that studio. When we go back, can I, like, get a Starbucks?
Bitch, no! That shit's like $10. That's why it's called Starbucks, because you losing them. What do you think?
That photo the detective was talking about is that problem here.
Well, that's hard to say without seeing the actual photo ourselves. But if it is Powers in that photo, his alibi is shot. Hey, Cumshoe, can I maybe see that? No. In for Studio 1. This is the huge studio where they found Jack Offer's body.
Let's go in and, like, check it out, Jack. Oh my god, yeah.
I wonder if this card keepy bar from the dressing room will work. Oh god! It opened.
Alright, we're like totally in!
She's way too happy for someone visiting a crime scene. Thank God! I was stuck. October 16th, Studio. What? What is it? You're real quiet all of a sudden. This is the first time in a long while.
Doesn't it, like, give you the shivers, Nick? That white tape, it's so real.
Well, it is real, obviously. Well, the evil magistrate did die here, and the steel samurai killed him. The murder weapon was a samurai spear. It sounds pretty real to me. Ladder.
Look, a ladder!
That's a step ladder.
So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick.
Right, sorry.
This girl is out there.
I was about to start talking shit, but I'll be honest, she's actually right. If this is a stepladder, then there's really no difference. I thought a stepladder only had like 3 steps on it. Whatever.
Wow, look at that camera! That must cost a ton!
Yeah, it does. I think Markiplier talked about that. Hold on. How much does a film studio camera cost? Google, I command you to answer this question. $500. Any professional digital single lens reflex SLR camera will have you paying more than $1,000 without a lens. Jesus. I thought it was going to be thousands, to be honest with you, but... Yeah, so don't fucking touch it.
Whoa, it's like heavier than I thought.
Oh my god, she's gonna get us arrested. Hey, you! No touching that. Oh, it's her. It's a girl. Okay. Sorry. My partner is kind of, retarded.
You know? No, I don't know.
No, yeah, I know. That's why I said retarded. Who are you? Okay, we need a voice here. Shit. Damn it! Why do you keep giving me women to voice? I can't do that many female voices. Well, I can do a German female voice. Ooh, me? I'm the assistant here. I jest. No, I don't.
I'm an assistant here. I help with props and stuff, moving them around, ordering new ones, etc.
Oh my god, we're lawyers representing Mr. Will Powers. We're lawyers back up, sweetheart.
Oh, you're WP's people.
WP? Oh, Will Powers. WP, I get it.
I don't envy you guys one bit, but do what you can for WP, okay? He'd never hurt a fly. He has to be innocent.
Why the hell would you... Hold on, I just realized. Why would you abbreviate his name? Count the syllables. Will Powers. Double UP. Don't you work with him? Just call him Will.
Don't worry, like, totally leave it to us.
Madam, could you tell me anything about the day of the murder?
Yes.
You're gonna be English. You're English now.
I was in the studio the whole day. I was the only assistant on staff that day, you see. Only one assistant? Oh my god! Yes, well, the studios isn't...
The studios isn't doing so well right now. Oh boy.
Yesterday was only rehearsal for our action sequences. I'm slowly becoming Australian. Oh, I like see. In the morning, we went for reaction sequences in the employee area.
Oh, so that's old bag watching. Sweetheart, you look like Ghostface. I'm not... Seriously, you look like Ghostface with a wig on.
Oh!
Careful, sweetheart. Don't cream yourself. No one wants to see all that dust.
WP and Emma were there, along with everyone else. The employee area.
Oh, sorry, no, the employee area. That's where Powers' dressing room is, right? I'm not letting that go.
Yes, that's the place. After eating lunch there, Mr. Emma went to Studio 1.
You telling me Miss Oldbag ate a T-bone steak? Well, we know she has teeth. She was gnashing them at us. Freak.
Then I saw WP go into his dressing room. But I didn't see either of them after that.
So you saw him go into the dressing room, so that could support the alibi. It'll be very flimsy, but it's better than what we've got right now. Did you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room?
No, I wouldn't go in there unless I had an urgent message for him. I mean, it's his private.
Ew!
What kind of a girl do you think I am?
What kind? Small, soft-spoken? No, I'm sure you're a fine girl. I'm sorry. Oh, Phoenix, you coming on to her? So much for getting a confirmation of Powers' alibi.
What are we doing, Nick? We haven't, like, found anything. If WP was the only one who came into the studio, then, like, he has to be the killer. They even, like, have a photograph. Sorry. I know you're busy.
Not really. I'm just looking at stuff.
Actually, there's been something bothering me. That's what I'm talking about. Like, a clue! A lead!
This is gonna be bad.
Well, I don't know about that. That day, just after noon, I sensed someone was here.
You sensed?
Yeah, a fucking psychic. Several times I sensed it.
Some other studio employees, maybe?
No, I don't think so. My ESP didn't tell me that. The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene run-through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from... outside.
She said it like... those people. Really?
Like, wait... Did somebody come in here? Wouldn't that security lady have, like, noticed them?
Yeah, you're right.
Fuck no! She can't be trusted to do her job. I'm sorry I don't have any better information than that. No, like, thanks. That, like, helps a lot. Anything helps.
Maya, I hate to tell you this, but the assistant sensing someone in the area is not gonna hold up in court. That wouldn't hold up in a playground argument.
Let's go back, put that security lady on the spot.
Must we? Must we, Maya? She's going to drill holes in that. So you sense that someone other than the regular film crew's in the studio?
Yes, I think.
I think doesn't cut it in a witness testimony. Neither does her sensing there's someone here. Unless she is a renowned Shaolin monk, your senses that are not hard proof, no one's going to believe you. They'll just say hearsay. On a good day, they'll just object and say hearsay.
Yeah, what about that security lady? If someone else came into the studio, she must have, like, seen them.
She's already said that she didn't see them. Well, first of all, any thoughts about this?
Sorry, I don't really want to think too much about what just happened just yet.
Okay, she's gotten a different voice out of nowhere. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no! Well, obviously, they outlined where Jack Offer's body lay with tape. His body was found still inside the evil magistrate costume. Why? I guess that's why the head part looks like a helmet. Funny, I expected a spear stabbing would have leave at least a few bloodstains. I guess the costume must have absorbed most of it. Is it the weed kicking in, or did that just make an excellent point? There should be bloodstains here. Even if the costume absorbed most of it, he was stabbed in the chest, which is where your heart is located. Hold on. Well, okay, but he obviously bled out. So there should be some blood here. Anything. It's spotless. So, unless Detective Cumshoe bleached it, which would get him arrested... What's this? That's reflecting light. They call it a mirror. The assistant holds it during filming.
Huh.
What? Where's all your enthusiasm for things entertainment?
Well, Lenny is fine, but I'd want to be the director. Or, like, maybe the Steel Samurai.
I think she's being serious. Maya, I saw her mouth move. Did she still have some lines and they got cut? Oh, I can't say Matt Pat get on this anymore. I'm actually sad now. But let's go talk to fucking old bag. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Prepare yourselves. This is going to be awful.
What? You're sitting here? Really? You look as though you've seen a ghost!
Please stop suggestively blinking at me. Don't do that. Stop batting your lashes at me, woman. Even if I were straight, you wouldn't have a ghost of a chance with me.
What? I saw that suspicious look on your face.
I wanted to ask you again about yesterday. And why your eyebrows look like that? What the fuck? Do you just have your muscles on the outside of your eyebrows all on the inside or something? You came here at 1 p.m., correct? And the estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30? Are you sure that Powers was the only one to go through here between those times?
Sure as can be! But we have a witness who thinks there was someone from outside here that day. What? Are you, like, absolutely sure you were here watching the whole time? Ma'am? Hello. Who was it? Who told you that? Hello, who dares question me? Alright, you better tell me and quick, you spiky-head cretin! Hello, someone's been complaining about the work I do, eh? Maya, don't fucking rat her out! Maya, what is wrong with you? You're ratting out that nice girl to this fucking psycho! You were just, like, talking to the assistant in Studio 1. Ha! She's not even a full-time employee! You're not even a full-time employee. See, the other thing, when I tell you within a thing or two about expecting your errors back in our day, it was a crying shame that you...
She left.
Well, Nick, This is our chance to do what we can without her looking over our shoulders.
Computer that runs the studio security cameras. That is the most robotic bird sound I've ever heard. Am I in the limbo circle right now?
Nick, maybe we can, like, see that photo of Powers with this computer!
Yeah, maybe. Should I try the computer? Why are you asking me? Do it! Okay, let's give it a try.
You know how to work these things, Nick?
Looks like I just have to enter in a few numbers. Let's see, first I need the date of the murder. Looks like the camera turned on at 1 p.m. that day. 1 p.m. That was when the security lady arrived at the guard station.
Please enter the number of the security camera.
370.
There! Entered. Something happened.
Huh? Maybe I got the number wrong. Is it 307? Really? Do I have to go through all of this? Oh my god. 307.
There!
Entered.
Hey! I, like, printed out the data for that day!
Let's see what we got. Huh? Hello? I do believe we have found a gaping hole.
How is this a picture of Will Powers?
Well, he is the one who always wears that suit. Anyone else see the pants dragging? Before the text came up, I saw pants dragging. That is definitely not Will, and that is a hard piece of evidence. I guess that's why the security lady thought it was him.
I, like, don't imagine the detective was very happy with this photo as evidence.
Yeah, and now we see why. Now we see why he looked sad.
Something is, like, printed on the back.
October 15th, 2 p.m., photo number 2.
What does, like, that mean?
Maybe there's more photo data from that day?
Nope, that's the only one in the computer.
Powers' photo. Taken at the gate between the entrance and the studios.
Hey, Nick! Can't we, like, use this photo as evidence for the trial?
Yeah, we sure can.
We'll put that security lady in her place with this.
Right. We'll put her in her place. 6 feet in the ground.
Hey, that's what I said! Anyway, let's, like, totally show her this photo and see what she says.
Wait. Let's not.
Why not?
It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon.
Nick, you're craftier than I gave you credit for.
I'm a defense attorney.
Well, you could be the next evil magistrate.
Hey, why do I have to be the villain? It's a period, not a question mark, is what... You know question marks typically end questions, right?
Relax, it was a joke. You couldn't act for shit. And you would be like a totally awful evil magistrate? Like, the Steel Samurai would beat you in 2 minutes. Provided he took the minute and 58 seconds before, taking 1 minute and 58 seconds of it to monologue.
Whatever, Maya. You're just a weeb and you know it. You see, his pants were dragging. I think this photo is what we needed for the trial. Still, it'd be better if we had some idea who the real killer was. Maybe he really is that security lady? I'm not sure. That spear did seem kind of thick. Ooh, we're about to go to trial. I will have to tell my younger brother this. Alright. Save. October 18th, 10 a.m., District Court, Courtroom number 4. Hello, baby Edgeworth. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Willpower. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. The prosecution will show the court that at 2:30 p.m. on October 15th, the defendant, Mr. Willpowers, killed fellow actor Jack Arthur in Studio 1 of Global Studios. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented during the trial will all point to this fact. That is the biggest, that's the word he uses most, I've noticed. HMM dot. I see. Very well. I would like to move on to some testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call its first witness. Very well. I call the most familiar face, Detective Cumshoe, for the stand. Oh, this is going to be easy. Detective, if you would briefly describe this case to the court. Yes, sir. I'll explain with the guide map here. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studio, see? This here is the employee area. The actors did a run-through of their action scenes during the morning here. This is the main gate to the studios. This ugly bitch that works at the studios was here at 1 p.m. on that day. Past the security station, there's a gate, see? Past that are the studios. And here it is, Studio 1. This is the scene of the murder, where the body was found. Now on the day of the murder, October 15th, there were only 3 people here. I know I pronounce murder differently in every time I say it, but shut up. The victim, Jack Arthur, the defendant, Austin Powers, and a young woman, the production assistant. All the production staff were in the employee area until noon. Then after lunch, the victim, Jack Arthur, went to Studio 1. Right after that, at 1 p.m., the security lady got to the guard station. Now jump ahead to later that day, 5 p.m. The production staff came to Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was cancelled. Hold on, that looks a bit clean, doesn't it? The Phoenix remarked on this, and I would like a second opinion. For a scene of a murder, it was really completely bloodless, despite being run through with a spear. I do find that interesting. Time of death was 2:30 p.m. Samurai spear found lodged in the victim's chest was the murder weapon. It is also clean. That's the case in brief. Anyone like to hear that again? No. Should I listen to the whole thing again? No. I think I can probably remember that. Uh-oh. I'm high, that's not good. So the murder weapon was a... Oh, sorry. So the murder weapon was a spear. How medieval. Yes. This spear was found stuck in the chest of the victim. We get it! Your Honor, this case is quite simple if you ask one question. And that question is, what did the security lady at the guard station see? Understood. I'll ask that question. Let's call the security officer to the stand. Oh God, no, 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 no! Will the witness declare her name?
Oh my, aren't you a handsome fellow, you know? I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered.
Your name, please.
Oh dearie, no need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma.
That is the most disgusting thing I think I've ever had to say in this voice. You better keep your hands off my Edgeworth or I'm going to cut them off. You understand? Your name, please! It seems Edgeworth has a bit of trouble getting his witnesses to say their name. Of course, they're looking at his face.
Wendy Oldbag, dearie. So just call me Grandma. Wendy, you were so young and that so many other children made fun of me, and believe it, there was this boy captain in the class.
Thank you! Objection. I object to the witness's talkativeness. I'm not going to stop doing that. And every time you misspell this, I'm doing it. Objection sustained. Shut the fuck up. Hello, Unicycle. The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand. God, I wanted to kill myself.
I was just getting to the good part, dearie.
Perhaps we can get to the testimony? Please don't talk about getting to the good part. I'm gonna puke. Now, the witness was stationed at the main gate. On the day of the murder, correct?
Yes, I was.
And to get to the scene of the murder, would someone have to pass by you? Unicycle, how are you today? I almost threw my throat out doing that.
You know your stuff, dearie.
Oh God, old people flirting, please. You may begin your testimony. Thank God, Judge is having none of this. She sure is one hell of an old bag. God, I don't like her. She looks like stoned Don Knotts, does she not? Like venonat eyes behind her eyelids.
Hello, on the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Poor old Hammer and the rest have been doing a run-through there since the morning. I had some errands to run that morning. Did a bunion scrape and all. Anyway, it was 1 when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then until 5. Now the murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right? Very interesting to me, because a certain man walked right by me at 2 p.m. It was Powers! Hello, that man right there! And he was heading toward the studio!
Well, I already know exactly what to do, but we're pressing everything and getting all the content. You saw the defendant then? Oh, we're gorging tonight, boys. There's 3 dots in this one. Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Oh, this is gonna get rough.
On the day of the murder, they arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m.
So up until that time, anyone who wanted to could go into the studio?
Well, there wasn't a security guard at the gate, no. But the main gate was locked, dearie. Everyone knows people can't climb. We gave that up to Revolution, you see. I was there when it happened. You need an employee card key to get in.
Right, the card key that I have stolen. So what she's saying is no one who wasn't supposed to be there could get in. Was there anyone in the studios when you arrived at the guard station?
Poor old Hammer and the rest have been doing a run-through since the morning.
A run-through?
They were working out a scene between the Steel Samurai and the Evil Magistrate. I was watching in that flashback. I don't know how since I wasn't there. They got the basics figured out by noon and were to use the afternoon for practice.
It's not a hentai, I promise.
The rehearsal was supposed to start at 5. And that's why poor old Hammer went to Studio 1 in the afternoon.
So Powers is in his dressing room sleeping when he was supposed to be practicing. Talk about a laid-back hero. Talk about unprofessional, actually. If there was a run-in and run-through in the morning, why did you only get there after noon?
I had some errands to run.
Let's find out. What kind of errands?
Oh, well, you know.
Answer the question.
Actually,
I knew it. There's proof. Ghostface herself, right there. If I could code games, I'd probably make a creepypasta game and just have that running at you. Make you piss yourself.
Actually, I was watching poor old Hammer and Powers, observing, you know. Needing to change my underwear.
Observing? Weren't you supposed to be at the guard station?
Whippersnapper! I told you I locked the gate, didn't I? I did my fucking job!
I'm not sure your boss would see it that way.
Anyway, I always watch Hammer's run-throughs. Always. Always. Never missed one in all my years. Wow. I wanna, like, see a Steel Samurai run-through, too.
I bet you fucking do. You could quit being a spirit medium and take up guard duty.
Not a bad idea. I could get paid for sitting around and watching behind-the-scenes stuff. Anyway, it was one when I got to the guard station.
Did you see the victim then?
Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope. He'd already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station.
Tell us what happened next.
There was a main gate from there until 5.
So you were watching there the whole time? No breaks? Not even a second?
Of course! I'm a professional, you know! Or are you criticizing how I do my job, whippersnapper?
No, it's just after seeing you eating those donuts in the guard station yesterday, I'm surprised you don't weigh 300 pounds.
I can watch the gate and eat donuts at the same time! Snipper whapper! Snipper whapper? Old Windbag is losing it, Nick.
Why don't you raise an objection? So the witness was on duty through the afternoon the whole time. Very well. Feeny? You crushing on Phoenix? I'll tell you what. You can have Phoenix, I'll take Edgeworth, and we'll both be happy. Very well. What did you see?
Now the murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right?
How did you know that?
Oh, you! I have my ways. That overdressed young detective told me.
You making fun of Edgeworth's drip? Bitch, I will knock the red off your lips!
I fed him some donuts and he talked and talked. If you ask me, that...
Oh, detective, not Edgeworth. Okay. Okay. You can have Cumshoe, I don't care. He's a lovable dumbass, but...
If you ask me, that detective isn't cut out for his job.
I'm stoned, shut up. Poor Detective Cumshoe getting ratted out by a security guard. Edgeworth is gonna lay into him later and not in the fun way.
Interesting to me, because a certain man walked right by me at 2 p.m.
2? You're sure? You want Cumshoe? Alright, he's all yours. Provided you can get him away from her. Honestly, that shouldn't be too hard.
Sure as shit!
Well, who was the man?
You should try not to get so excited at your age. You might strain something.
Bitch, are you fucking serious right now? I'm pretty sure I saw you in a museum once.
Now, don't get your skivvies all in a bunch. Not tell you who it was.
He's probably gonna find some way to convict her, isn't he?
It was Powers. That man right there hit you and he was heading toward the studio.
So you saw Mr. Powers?
That's what I said. Got wax in your ears, Sonny? Nick, this is your chance.
Yep, time to pull out the secret weapon.
Zip. Now say it again. It was him.
Well, I got another idea.
Objection!
Let me get this straight, old bag. I mean, Miss Old Bag. You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you? Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo. See, his pants are dragging, that's not Powers. There ain't no way that's Powers. Old brummy noises. What is this exactly? What the fuck am I looking at? None other than the Steel Samurai, defender of Neo Old Tokyo. Yes, younger brother, New Old Tokyo. Miss Oldbag, is this the Mr. Powers that you saw?
Yeah, of course! Didn't your mama teach you any sense, Sonny? She certainly didn't give you looks. Anyone can plainly see that's Powers, right?
No, they can't. Well, I mean, I wonder. True, Mr. Powers does play the role of the Steel Samurai, but that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai.
Oh, fuck! I know that! I wasn't born yesterday!
Yeah, no shit. No one in this court is accusing you of that, let me assure you. He's having trouble calling her old bag, apparently. However, you do not have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Austin Powers, do
you? Nosy old man.
At your age, sweetheart, I would have thought you'd welcome a nosy old man.
Of course I have proof.
What? Huh? Even Edgeworth is surprised? The prosecution would like to ask the old witness, please make known all the information in your possession ahead of time.
How was I to know everyone would be so nosy? You should be ashamed, all of you. Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective. He told me this isn't any good as evidence, pal. He didn't even give it a second look.
Wow, old Windbag has left even Edgeworth speechless. She's good. Let's hear about your proof, then. Okay, well, this isn't good. I don't need her poking holes in my ace.
I never said anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning, during the run-through of the action scene, hello, I saw Powers trip and fall. What a pussy. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. And apparently he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Hello, now look at that picture. You can see he's dragging his leg, see? Clear as day. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy?
That's not dragging his leg. His leg isn't that thin. So he had a sprained his ankle. Very well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. She's gotta be hiding something. I'll press her till she squeals. Oh, my, Phoenix. Jeez. Whew! Man in the photo.
I never say anything I don't mean.
There's no point in pressing this.
Whippersnapper!
Hey, I haven't said anything yet.
I'll have you know that I graduated top of my class in the Navy SEALs. I'm not pointing fingers at anyone behind their backs. Everything I've said is on the straight and narrow, the up and up. Yesterday, always whining about it just old enough to make an old lady want to cry.
Mr. Wright, please, for fuck's sake, try to not to upset the witness. I think Edgeworth has met his match.
Morning during the run-through of the action scene.
Who was present at the run-through?
Well, let's see. There was Powers, he's the Steel Samurai. Then poor old Hammer, the evil magistrate, and me.
And what exactly were you doing?
Observing. Just observing. Two strong men wrestling and getting more sweaty.
What about the assistant?
Oh, she was off moving backdrops around and such.
So she didn't see the run-through.
I saw Powers trip and fall.
Trip and fall?
Yes, trip and fall! And to think he's supposed to be the Steel Samurai. What a laugh! So Powers sprained his ankle. Fucking pussy. I helped make it better for him, of course.
You helped make it better? Oh, God.
I kissed it where...
Oh, okay, I was joking, but...
I kissed it where it hurt.
Let's just skip over that part, shall we? I just ate. Where was the assistant, then?
Oh, her? She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. Didn't I just say that? She didn't know about Powers' ankle.
may continue your testimony.
He broke one of the props. It was a big mess.
He broke a prop?
Sure did. His own samurai spear.
It doesn't look broken. His samurai spear. The murder weapon? Where are you going? Yeah, I know. Sorry.
Luckily, I was here with my duct tape to fix it.
Oh, I see. This strikes me as a significant detail. I better write this down in the courtroom. A break in the shaft has been mended with duct tape. Shaft.
Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad.
Was Mr. Powers... See? Even though that's not right either. Was it badly sprained?
Not so bad that he couldn't walk around.
He didn't tell me that. That might be why he went to sleep.
He went to his dressing room to rest up after lunch.
Thus the nap.
Anyway, hello, I saw him dragging his foot when he went.
Dragging his foot. Okay. I think we've heard enough. Haven't we, Your Honor? Well, there is one thing that bothers me. Which is, where is the steel samurai costume now? Actually, well, we couldn't find it. We're looking, though. Anyway, that's not important. The witness did see the steel samurai, yes. And it is clear that the person in the steel samurai suit was Mr. Austin Powers. I suppose that's right. Are you sure, Your Honor? Hold it right there! We keep talking possibilities, but we have to agree that this photo shows the steel samurai. Nowhere in this photo can we see Mr. Will Powers. The defense has a point. I also wonder if someone else not caught on camera could have killed Mr. Hammer. You have to consider that possibility also. Yeah, Edgeworth came prepared for that. Then allow me to remove that doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please?
No need to ask twice, hello.
Witness's account, cunt. Oh dear.
The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m., true? The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers, hello. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them.
So if no one else went to the studio, then it would have to be this steel samurai who did it. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. This is gonna be bad. I have a bad feeling about this.
The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m., true?
How do you know that?
Didn't I just explain? I gave donuts to the young detective. And then, after some rubbish about it being a secret, pal, he told me everything.
I see Detective Cumshoe shares his fellow officer's fondness for donuts.
The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers, hello. No one was spoke.
Hold on. Are you absolutely sure?
Hello, quite, Sonny. No one suspicious of gun passed by at all.
Hold on. Almonds. Sorry. I needed some salty almonds. Nobody suspicious looking. Right.
there.
What about before you got to the guard station? Oh god.
You mean before what? Why everyone was being floating area before then, me included. And I locked the lane gate so no one could get in. Not to mention, if they had, I would have seen.
I continue to point at the screen every time. Are you sure? The witness has answered the question. Anyone going into the studio had to pass by the witness.
That's right, son. If you let him have it, edgy boy.
Bitch, hands off, I'm warning you. Edgy boy? Kill me. Really, Maya? Oh my god, old windbag sure has balls. Well, you know what I mean. Yeah, I know what you mean. Testicles, and yes, she definitely does. Old windbag's a way of skipping over details after all. Or for that matter, entirely forgetting. How convenient. Something for you to look forward to, perhaps? Wow, Phoenix! Okay. Okay, so it's not one of those from last time where I had to exhaust it. We've pressed everything. Let's go over... I can't think of anything to present other than, you know, maybe the vent or something. Dragging one leg. I don't know what to do. Uh-oh. Was it? Yes, it was. I think maybe... This is probably going to get me reprimanded, but... you would have seen them. Shit. Gotta try. Nope. Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence. It does. I don't see anything contradictory. Really? Objection overruled. So I guess Mr. Wright. God damn it. What? I don't know what to do. I don't know. I don't know! Anyone have any ideas? I'm drawing a blank. Does anyone have any ideas? Shit. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, I would have seen them. I am racking my mind here. Let's see here. Everyone was in the employee area. I have no idea. Uni, if you're still here, any ideas? That won't do anything. That doesn't do anything. Time of death 10:15 and 2:30 p.m. Pierce to the chest last week. No. side map. Okay, that is the point. Card key for studio employees, grants entry to studio 1. Yeah, they would all have that. He's dragging one leg, October 15th, 2 p.m. Photo number 2. Does that mean what I think?
Objection!
Hold on! Look at this photograph. Nope. Sorry, I stopped myself. I didn't do it. One more time. This photo was taken by the camera at the gate for the studios, correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, Sonny.
So whenever anyone passes by here, it automatically takes a picture.
Hello, in here. I thought you didn't know your head from an asshole.
Right. Anyway. It's also true that the computer in the guard station records all security cam data.
Oh, you know, if you wanted to work at the studio, you might have an opening.
That very computer printed out this photo. Note that on the back of the photo are printed the words October 15th, 2 p.m. photo number 2.
Even I know that means it was taken at 2 p.m. on October the 15th. Really, Sonny? Christ!
Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is the bit at the end where it says photo number 2.
Photo number 2?
The computer only held data for one photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this photo be photo number 1 if it really was the only photo? Order! Order! Please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright. Actually, that's what I want to ask the witness. This evidence shows that not one, but 2 people went to the studio that day. There's only data for 1 in the photos. Who could have erased the data for the other photo? Only someone with access to the security lady herself.
Mouth whippersnapper. The only person I saw that day was Will Powers.
With the camera on the gate fired twice, that means 2 people went by.
Well, yes. Hello, that's what it would seem to me.
Can the witness explain this to the court?
I don't understand these newfangled computer things.
Yes, Brioche, I did. Welcome in. Madam, it is your job to understand these. I think someone's getting fired.
Easy boy. Help.
Believe me, I want to, but I don't know what this means either.
So how you are? You're a whippersnapper too.
Bitch, shut
Whippersnapper?
Is something the matter, Miss Oldbag? Did you shit yourself?
Ah, that's right. I just remembered something.
Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate. Someone other than the Steel Samurai.
Well, hello, yes. I suppose you could put it that way.
I see. Your testimony, please. Can you speak this so long? Fuck's sake, I hate this woman.
Every day after I finish my guard duties.
Oh, disgusting. Please don't talk about your guard duties, madam.
I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security computer and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see. Come to think of it, now I remember throwing out one photo that day.
Miss Oldbag, this is the first I've heard of this.
Well, of course, Sonny, I've only just remembered it.
Right. Anyway, Mr. Wright, please begin the cross-examination. The faster the better, please. You took fucking forever on that last one.
Well, I'd say this was a turn for the unexpected. But I kind of, expected this.
Oh, those balls actually are in her hair. Girl, you're gonna go bald doing that.
Every day after I finish my guard poops, I have one other important job to do.
Hold it!
Another job.
That's right. And I check all the people that pass by the main gate that day. I look closely at every one of the photos the security camera takes.
Do you back up all the security camera data?
Well, they keep telling me to, yes. But these computers are just so frustrating. I much preferred when we had the...
Thank God you didn't finish that. Oh dear. Cause I actually know where that joke was gonna go, and let's not do that.
I throw out any photos that are suspicious looking.
Hold it!
How exactly do you determine what isn't suspicious looking?
No, you can tell by looking at their faces, for the most part.
For the most part. This is a murder trial, Miss Oldbag.
Well, I didn't touch that suspicious looking Will Powers' photo, did I?
I think she's missing the point.
Now I remember throwing out one photo that day.
Hold it!
Big press. Well, who in the fuck was in that photo you erased?
The fanboy.
Fanboy?
Steel Samurai fanboys. Real freaks, if you ask me. Hello, they get information about the rehearsals from fuck knows where. They're always hanging about. One was there that day.
Objection!
Wait a second. Didn't you just say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Hello, those were your words.
Well, if you must know, there's a drain that goes into the employee area. People have to go through the septic tank. It's disgusting. The grate has been loose for a while. No one fixes it. No one does their jobs here. It leads outside, and well, that's where they come in.
They come in through the drain.
I told you they were freaks. Oh,
And?
they're kids, children, whippersnappers.
Kids? So on the photo that you erased...
It was a boy. Hello, probably 2nd or 3rd grade.
Let's not talk about how you know that.
What?
Order! Order! Let me get this straight. Never mind, the judge isn't homophobic. You saw 2 people pass by the gate on their way to the studios that day. One was a steel samurai dragging his leg. The other was a boy who looked to be in about 2nd or 3rd grade.
Oh yes, well, we see his type there every day. Can't stop him. Can't catch him.
The boy in 2nd or 3rd grade. I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield the samurai spear. Impossible, I think. It's quite heavy. I checked.
Right. As I said, I didn't pay him much mind. That's why I erased the data. What's going on? I mean, the boy was there. That makes him a suspect.
Yeah, and they're already trying to unsuspect him. This court will take a 5-minute recess. I need to rub one out. I want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new information. And no forgetting vital information this time, I swear to God. October 18th, 11:08 a.m., District Court Defendant Lobby Number 3. Mr. Powers? Yes. Tell me straight, were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio? I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping. Honest. So, who was the Steel Samurai in that security photo? How should I know? The Steel Samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it, really.
What? You should take better care of that shit.
imagine steel samurai costume. Are you... You have fanboys breaking into the studio all the time. You're telling me... So, where does this leave me, Colonel? It doesn't look good. Sniff. You're the only likely suspect right now.
Nick, shut the fuck up! What are we going to do?
First, we play for more time. We'll start targeting someone else that could conceivably have done this.
Right! And it'll, like, take them so long to shoot us down that we can get another day.
Right, but if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot. You don't sound very optimistic. I'm not optimistic at all, actually.
Hey, Nick, it's like totally time.
Okay, let's go. What does that mean? Please, don't sigh like that, Sniff. Everybody shut the fuck up. Call will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Willpower. Mr. Edgeworth, will you present the prosecution's thought on this matter? The prosecution's thoughts are simple. Nothing has changed. The other person who went to the studios was a boy of roughly 10 years of age. The photo we do have may not be hard evidence, but there is still no one else that could have committed this crime. I call for a verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Will Powers. Very well. Mr. Wright, your thoughts? The defense disagrees with the prosecution's claim. What a shock. There is another person who could have committed the crime. Shut up! Order! Shut up! I mean it. Interesting. Let us hear you have in mind. However, be aware that this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent. If you accuse someone who is obviously innocent, you will be penalized. Right. Great. As if the stakes weren't high enough. So, who was this person other than Mr. Powers who could have committed murder? No. We've already said no. It could have been her! It was the security lady, Wendy Oldbag. The steel samurai costume is dragging his leg in this picture. That means whoever was in the suit knew about that morning's injury. Maybe because they had been watching the action scene run through. There is only one person other than Powers and Hammer who knew about the injury. The security lady, Oldbag.
What? Whippersnapper?
God damn it, shut up! Is this true, Oldbag?
Oldbag? That's me's Oldbag to you.
Don't talk shit to the judge, sweetheart. He's the one who can say you did it, guilty, we're done. Miss Oldbag was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself. In other words, she has no alibi. She could have briefly left her post to steal the steel samurai costume. I'm surprised I said that correctly. Then slipped into Studio 1, the scene of the murder. Why would she go through the trouble of wearing the steel samurai costume? Simple, Your Honor. She knew the camera at the gate would take her picture. If she were in his costume, she could point the finger at Mr. Powers. I see. Excellent deductive reasoning, Mr. Wright. Oh sure, he compliments me when even I know it's bullshit. Oh yeah, right here. Sherlock Holmes 2, baby. Huh? That's odd. Isn't this the part where Edgeworth pounces? Doesn't he usually jump up with an objection and some new damning evidence? Well, Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have an opinion on this matter? The prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time.
What? What's that supposed to mean? Oh, so you all think I did it? Is that it? Hello? Edgy boy, don't just sit there. Do something.
What's my move? Maybe now's my chance to take this the whole way? Press further. I ain't giving this hoe a break. The very same reasoning that makes Mr. Powers a suspect in this case can be used to cast doubt on Miss Oldbag's actions that day.
But why would they do something so horrible to poor Hammer?
You forget that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive, too. Indeed. Oh. That did it. Now Windbag is one of the suspects. No hard feelings, I hope. Oh, dude, we better pray we never see her again.
Wait just a fucking minute! What about the other person who went to the studio? The boy! You, the one whose photo I erased.
He's only a grade schooler, though, as you said. Second or third grade, was it?
That doesn't matter. When I was that age, I could pin my old man in 10 seconds tops.
Let's not talk about what happened afterwards. Oh, I'm saying she's inbred. Your thoughts, Mr. Wright? That boy is not the killer. Fucking obviously.
What? How can you be so sure? Or is it being nice to the kids and mean to your elders, Dave? Whippersnapper.
Why should I respect you? You're a bitch. You get exactly what you give, sweetheart. I have proof.
Proof?
Indeed? Then let's see this proof, Mr. Wright. You have proof that shows the boy could not have committed this murder? It's gotta be the spear. We haven't used it yet, and it's huge, so...
Take that!
Your Honor, the murder weapon was the samurai spear. That very spear is shown here in this photo. How the hell could the boy have taken the spear? It's impossible. I see. Well, who would the witness care? Well, would the witness care to comment on this? The Windbag, speechless. This has got to be a first. Very well. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Mr. Edgeworth, please find out more about your witness, Mrs. Wendy. What was her name? Something Oldbag, Your Honor. Then the prosecution will look further into this Oldbag before we continue. That is all. This court is adjourned. Sick of you all.
Wait a second! I'm not going to sit here while you run off barking up the wrong tree. Me? I'm talking!
Oh, great. Stop the presses. The old bitch wants to talk. God damn it. Just die already. Miss Oldbag, what is this all about? Have you omitted something from your testimony? Again?
Actually, you must know there's something I was told not to talk about.
Not to talk about? By whom? Huh? You mean it wasn't Edgeworth who told me not to talk? Well, testify. My lips were sealed.
Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it, see? Hello, so they told me to just pretend they hadn't been at the studios that day. But if you're going to go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free.
Miss Oldbag, this is crucial information. Why did you keep this from the court until now? Yeah, wouldn't that be perjury?
Ain't you been listening? They told me to shut my fucking hole, and I always do what I'm told.
No, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the old bag. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please, for fuck's sake.
Global Studio wanted me to really keep quiet about something.
Hold it!
So you were told not to talk.
That's right, but the studio and the TV bigwigs do less.
Why didn't I hear about this?
Don't be too hard on yourself, Sonny. We were all in on it. There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder.
Who were these people?
Well, the director and the producer, for starters.
Director? You should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run-through of their action scene without a director? Of course.
Yes, well, they were surprised no one asked about it.
So where were these people?
Hello, the director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime and they had a meeting after that.
Where?
Oh, in the Studio 2 trailer.
Studio 2? There was a Studio 2? Yes, Phoenix, there was a sign that said Studio 2. Are you simple, lad? Fucking dopey.
Well, if you look at the guide map, you fucking dipshit. Here it is. You fucking blind. You go through the gate and all the way to the left. The path where the monkey's head was fallen over.
Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to answer the why in the hell you didn't see there was a Studio 2 there? Are you fucking stupid? Would you like to continue the cross-examination? I think I've already asked all my questions, but... Continue.
They said they had nothing to do with it, see?
Miss Oldbag, this is a trial for murder.
I know that's silly. Not as stupid as you. Still, they were pretty convincing about having nothing to do with it. And they gave me a little bonus on the side.
So you got your bribe, and you still talked. I think I've asked what the questions I have to ask. Continue. I'm getting as much info as I can. True. Okay.
Going to go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free.
Them? Who were these people?
Well, the director and the producer, for starters.
The director? Oh. Your Honor, we have learned there were others at Global Studios on the day in question. The director, the producer, and some bigwigs were all present. Yet as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hold that it is impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers. The court acknowledges the defense's point. The prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Ms. Oldbag, and more information about these other people we have just been told of. God fucking damn it. I understand, Your Honor. This ends the day's proceedings in the trial of Mr. Will Powers. If I get one more interruption, I'm going to kill all of you. That is all. This court is adjourned. Period. Get out! We're 18th, 1:04 p.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was right to ask you to defend me.
Ah, really? It's like nothing, Garen. Or should I sniff?
We'll be going down to the studios to get more to do some more investigating. To get more investigating. Oh my god. Get more investigating done. Ha! Oh, he's got elf ears. Cool. We have to find out more about this director and producer. We'll be turning up for the next trial as witnesses. So now's my chance to get material for the cross-examination.
So, Nick,
we, like, figured out just who it was in that steel samurai costume? Could it really have been old Windbag? What do you think, Mr. Bowers? I don't think it was her, really. You mean to be buying? Yeah, I know. Look, I was just buying time back there. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off Mr. Powers. Poor old Windbag. I kind of, like, feel sorry for her. I don't. Well, you shouldn't. Well, she wasn't winning any points in there, with or without my accusation. Okay, let's get down to the studios.
Right, we'll like totally be back to visit you soon.
Thanks. Thanks, guys. Sniff. To be continued. It is here where we cease. Yes, save, fool. Wright & Co. Law Offices. Wow, no one's on at all. Well, okay. Thank you for joining me. We will soon have this the guilty person, and I will devour their soul just as I did that fucking flashy, flamboyant pimp. And that weird man of interesting descent. But I hope to see you next time, where we might finish this. Farewell.